Hello and welcome back to my channel, Welshman Reviews. I'm Gareth, and today for episode 16 of Horror Friday, I'm gonna be doing my review for Immaculate. So this is a new horror movie starring Sydney Sweeney. I think you know her from Euphoria TV series, and is directed by Michael Mohan. So the story is Cecilia, a woman of devout faith, is warmly welcomed to the picture-perfect Italian countryside, where she is offered a new role at an illustrious convent. But it becomes clear to Cecilia that her new home harbours dark and horrifying secrets. So yeah, I did enjoy this movie. I did like the story. A little bit more about it is Cecilia, when she was young, died. She was playing on ice, and she did drown in the ice for 7 minutes or something like that. It was, and then she got brought back, and she's always wanting a meaning of why she was brought back. That's why she's a devoted Catholic, I think, in this movie it is, and why she's becoming a nun. It is. She takes her vows becoming a nun. She thinks God must have saved her for a reason. And during this movie, you find out that she gets pregnant, and they class it as a miracle. She hasn't had sex or anything like that. She hasn't been with other people and all that. So they call it a miracle and that. So then she gets told then that is her purpose. That's why she probably was saved by God. But it is a very sinister twist on this movie. I'm not going to spoil it for this movie, to be honest, but this movie is a little bit of a cross between The Omen and Rosemary's Baby, but with, like I said, with a little twist to it as well. A lot of science in this movie as well. The one of the main characters, one of the fathers, who was played by Alvaro Morti, Father Sal Tedeschi, does mention early on in the movie that he did come from chemistry, I think, a background in chemistry before he became a priest. So that wasn't his. He has a nice little talk with Cecilia about a little bit about the past, but she gets a little bit upset and goes off and that. So you do get a lot of people behind masks in this movie as well, like a red face. It is, and it is something very sinister. One of the downfalls of this movie for me is I don't think they go enough sinister really in this movie. There's not a lot like you get with The Omen and probably Rosemary's Baby as well, where you have sinister people in place. I wouldn't call these people that sinister. They do some of them do some horrific things to outspoken people in the movie. There's a couple of sisters, especially in the first beginning part. You get a nice thing. She's trying to run away and she gets caught, and another character later on in the movie as well. One of Cecilia's friends she befriends in this, Isabella. It is. So you do get a couple of sinister moments in this movie, but I wouldn't class it too bad, to be honest. There's only like a couple in this movie. It's one of the more downsides of this movie. Overall, it was really good. I did enjoy it. I did. I think the acting was very good. Sydney Sweeney does a brilliant job in this. I think she plays the sad eyes, just about to cry, look absolutely perfect. The majority of the movie is her nearly crying or crying in this movie as well. The other characters as well, like I said, Alvaro Morti, who plays Father Sal Tedeschi, is excellent in that role as well. The two that I think really stand out in here is Benedetta Rowley, if I pronounced that wrong, I think. Sister Gwen, she is the one who befriends Cecilia in this film. There's a bit of friendship in that movie as well. And another one, I'm going to butcher this name as well, I'm afraid. Gilia Haverfield de Renzi, who plays Sister Isabella. I think them two are the standout actors in it. Unfortunately, they're not in the movie all the way through. I'm not going to spoil what really happens to them. But yeah, whatever scenes they're in, they do kind of steal the show a bit away from Sydney Sweeney. But Sydney Sweeney does a really good job. And she kills it at the end with her acting at the end of the movie. Really does. The movie does split up a couple of times in the movie, in the film. So the first part is her getting to the convent, settling in, doing the jobs, and then getting pregnant. Then you get to the second trimester, where she's learning then more and more throughout the thing of more sinister plots and why she's pregnant, and she finds out how she gets pregnant as well in the movie. She does. And then the last third of the movie, I wouldn't even say the last third, to be honest, because it's not, when it gets to the third trimester, it kind of just bang, you're straight into the ending. It's not like a build up to get to the ending. It ain't, in my opinion. It's like she's third trimester, and then bang, 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 all the action, or like more of the action based parts of this movie happen in that last third. There is a few nice little kills, and not a lot. There is a couple. I was wondering why this movie was 18 over here in Britain and that. But yeah, there's a bit of swearing in it, not a lot, mainly more towards the end. But yeah, there is a couple of kills. One very gnarly suicide one. You've seen it if you've seen the trailer, you've seen it fall, and the way the woman's face looks, because she falls for it, and then they do a close-up of her as well. Very gnarly effects on this movie as well. It is. And then there's a couple at the end of the movie as well, which go a little bit gruesome as well. And then and then the ending is very eye-opening, to be honest, because I didn't think they were going to go there for what they did, but they did. Like I said, not spoiling it though for this. I like the music in this as well. Anything with church music and choirs in this type of movie really is good. And yeah, I liked the music and that they had in this as well. Didn't really look like much CGI in this movie, if there was any, to be honest. But a lot of very good practical effects in this movie, which I liked. And yeah, like I said, they look like they used proper settings. So I think they did film in Italy for this thing. So you can tell when a set is not a set. It is, and it's practical, and it's real life locations, and that's what I liked about this movie as well. But the only couple of downfalls, like I said, one of the things before, and then yeah, it's not too scary, this movie. It doesn't really have you on the edge of your seat, in my opinion. But like I said, good acting, a well-directed movie, good music, good practical effect, goals and locations. Really do fair. I give this a solid 7 out of 10. I do. I just wanted it a bit more scary, a bit more on the edge of my seat, a bit like The Omen and Rosemary's Baby. But yeah, very good film. Something I probably will own if it comes out. When it comes out on physical media, I probably will. I wouldn't mind watching it again. It is the thing. But yeah, good solid 7 out of 10 for this movie. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Tell me if you've gone and seen this movie, or if you want to go and see it. Tell me down below in the comments if you like the movie, or you're gonna go and see it. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.